What a beautiful morning. It's in the low 60s. I guess we got a little bit of that cool air pushing down from that storm system up north. So we're going to take advantage of it. It's almost 9:30 and it's in the low 60s on April 5th. So anyway, we're gonna take advantage of this cool weather. Got a little bit of yard work to do. I picked up some stuff to work on this flower bed or planter bed, and I'm going to use it like a HUGELKULTUR bed where you fill it with sticks and other debris and then put the soil on top of that and plant into that. And while you're growing stuff in the soil on the top, the stuff underneath is breaking down. So it's kind of like you're working on top of a compost pile. But the compost pile consists of logs and twigs and leaves, a little bit of green stuff. I am going to sprinkle some DE in there just to help keep the bugs down at the base. Fire ants, termites, anything like that that might like to live in those logs. So let's get the stuff out of the truck, get the wagon, get some gloves, get busy, because it's a beautiful morning. Take a quick peek at my orange tree to see if any of the buds survived while I was gone. Oh, here's the key, honey. Grab the wagon. Go. We have a couple down there. I don't see any others. Darn. What about the grapefruit tree? Oh, the grapefruit tree has some babies. Did feed them. They've been getting better water, and we've had some really good rain the past week or so. And that peacock is happy this morning. And the previous homeowners left all this firewood, but it has been sitting here for years and years. Chopped the wood. Took the time to cover it, stack it, but don't know when they used it. Alright, we're putting in our second layer of wood, the old firewood. We put in a layer of wood ash from the old fire pit and a layer of leaves and twigs that we've raked up. I'm going to go find some green stuff to throw in there while he finishes that, and then we'll do it again. Another layer of wood ash and more dead leaves till we get about 2/3 full or more.
Trying like tilt it and make it correct.
I tilted it straight up because it was kind of angled down. So I'm pulling greens to throw in the bed, and oh, look here too. If we want to rescue these, we'll have to move them, otherwise they're going to get tromped on. But anyway, I was picking greens to throw in the HUGELKULTUR bed, and I noticed the new growth on the cacti. Isn't pretty? They should be in bloom, I think full bloom by later this afternoon or tomorrow. And then there's a whole bunch more there. Sweet. The cactus survives. Alright, so we got our second layer of woodland, second layer of greens, second layer of brown, the dead leaves and twigs, and I sprinkled on some DE. Michael's coming back with our third layer of logs. In the process. Nice. That is number 4, right?
Uh-huh.
Layer number 4. Leaving us about 8 inches. 8 to 10 inches actually. But by the time I put another layer of leaves on there, that'll raise it up another couple inches.
Yeah, another couple pieces of wood and good to go.
Yeah, a couple good sizes, and well, honey, take the wagon with you.
Yeah.
And get some smaller, skinny ones too.
Okay.
And kind of fill in those gaps. And then we won't have to put in so many leaves either. I'll search for some more twigs. Alright, so that didn't take too long. We have 4 layers of old bits of firewood. Different various sizes and thicknesses. We have 3 or 4 layers of brown, all the twigs. I have 2 layers of green, and each layer of log got a sprinkling of DE to help reduce the bugs that are already in the wood and ants that are going to want to build colonies in the bed. I don't want that. So anyway, I was thinking about the HUGELKULTUR. The HUGELKULTUR is basically a compost pile with garden soil on it that you plant in. So while that is breaking down, it's also heating up, which I was thinking could be an issue here in Florida. Thank you, Mikey. Uh-oh.
Just in time to show off the little pile. And
just in time.
So we have...
So, yeah, what do we have?
Soil.
I do not have compost yet of my own that I can use, so I had to buy some. And I got some organic raised bed mix. 3 bags of that. I'm hoping that'll be enough. I might have to go get at least 1 more. 5-gallon buckets to put my 50 pounds of DE into to keep it dry and easier to manage. These are for the downspouts. There's 2 downspouts that puddle with water, and these you put down and then fill with gravel so the water doesn't wash the soil away, and it sheds the water where you need it to, away from the house. And I got the lattice strips, which I got a feeling I'm probably going to need at least 1, maybe even 2 more bundles of those. to help hold the bird netting up around the fencing. Because obviously the bird netting is full of holes, and if we wrap the bird netting end around this and then tack this to the 1x4s and up there along the roof line, that'll hold the bird netting stronger. Less sagging and less stress on the bird net if a branch or something falls. So anyway, that's that. All right, you can put that away, honey. Thank you.
Most of all, this is going in your coop.
The soil goes in the coop, the buckets goes in the coop, and the wood goes in the coop. Actually, you can put this in the coop too. That goes out in the shed. I think that's it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, just the gutter things for now go in the shed.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get to those today. I only got half an hour and I gotta start getting ready for my appointment. So anywho, squirrel. I was thinking that the HUGELKULTUR bed is going to get hot because of the composting underneath. And being in Florida, you know, it pushes 100 degrees in the late summer. And I was wondering if that might be an issue for any plants I put in there. But here's the other but. I'm thinking that my saving grace on this is going to be the hardware cloth on the back. It's going to let air in through the 1/4 inch. I have a 1/4 inch chicken wire. And I have the double layer of landscaping cloth on the back to hold in the soil and that from the bed. So I'm hoping that the air getting in there will, of course, not only help with composting, but also keep it cool so it doesn't cook my vegetables and flowers in the bed. So it's not going to be a hot bed, hopefully. Fingers crossed. That's the way it works.